Sydney air quality hazardous as the city is shrouded in smoke and mist. Sydney is yet again experiencing hazardous air quality on Wednesday morning as a combination of smoke and mist covers the city and its surrounds. The wind change overnight has blown smoke from the state's numerous bushfires into the Sydney basin, with the city again seeing depleted visibility and air quality. Sam Brown from Weatherzone said Sydney's air quality rating was hazardous and advised people to avoid strenuous activities and limit their time outdoors. At 8 a.m., Mr. Brown said the thick smoke and mist cover would last for at least another 2 hours but that some of it would remain for most of the day. In response, the City of Sydney closed its outdoor pools and tennis courts for the day. The city urges all residents, workers and visitors to the local area to follow advice from NSW Health, including to stay indoors where possible and seek medical attention if necessary, said a spokeswoman on Wednesday morning. The smoke was tracked over the Sydney basin due to the light winds and a weakened temperature inversion, Mr. Brown said, adding that the smoke cover came from bushfires in the southwest of NSW. He said that the smoke and mist were separate things but that the smoke particles had combined with the water droplets in the atmosphere. The smoke that shrouded Sydney late last year forced thousands of workers to abandon work sites, schools to cancel excursions and sports, and firefighters to attend scores of jobs. The Australian Medical Association's Dr. Tony Bartoni said prolonged exposure to smoke could be fatal to people with pre-existing health issues and undiagnosed conditions. The length and the density of the smoke haze to which we're being exposed at the moment is of unprecedented nature. It has been going on for longer and it's particularly thick and poor air quality in our major capital cities, he told Nine's Today's Show on Wednesday. The Bureau of Meteorology spokesman said that Wednesday's low visibility of between 1,000 and 1,500 meters meant there was a potential for flight delays. A layer of rainfall and greater moisture created the combination of mist and smoke, the BOM spokesman said, but the majority of the cover is not fog. University of NSW Professor Ben Chalaluddin, a chief investigator with the Center for Air Pollution, Energy and Health Policy Research, told the Herald this week that studies showed residents of highly polluted cities had an increased risk of heart attack, stroke and diabetes over time. Mr. Chalaluddin has been working in air pollution studies since the 1990s and said we've not had any fires so prolonged or extreme. He said previous bushfire events had subjected civilians to smoke pollution for a couple of days, the week at most. The ABC News page has the following article. Smoke blankets Sydney again. Scots College campus suffers devastating bushfire damage. Sydney smoke. The smoke haze has returned to Sydney this morning and air quality is double the levels required to be hazardous in the east and very poor in the west. After a few days of reprieve, the wind change has blown the smoke back over Sydney from the mammoth fires on the south coast. I knew it was bad this morning because I took my asthma inhaler 3 times overnight, Jenny Sager said on Twitter. Those sensitive to air pollution should avoid all outdoor activities, while others should limit strenuous activity. Scots College campus hit by fire. The Scots College, one of Sydney's most exclusive private schools, has suffered major bushfire damage at its Glengarry campus in the Kangaroo Valley. Staff residences and 2 dormitories have been destroyed but some other buildings have been saved. The school published photos of the devastation on their Facebook page. Students attend the campus in Year 9 only, spending half the year there. Lightning poses threat of new fires. The Rural Fire Service RX says overnight lightning may have started fires in and around Sydney, so assessment teams will be checking for any new ignitions this morning. The Bureau of Meteorology issued a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of the state last night, with the Blue Mountains hit particularly hard. Up to 12 millimeters of rain was reported in Sydney. The RFS has issued a total fire ban for the Southern Slopes region today, with hot and windy conditions expected. The warmer weather has also led to elevated fire danger ratings for the Central Ranges, Northwestern and Southern Slopes. Bushfire emergency exploited online as firefighters battle blazes across the country. An ABC investigation has revealed the fight of a very different kind online. Australia's bushfire emergency is being exploited on social media, as misinformation is spread through cyberspace. One area of misinformation has been the hashtag #ArsonEmergency on Twitter. Queensland University of Technology researcher Timothy Graham analyzed 315 accounts posting #ArsonEmergency and said a third of them displayed highly automated and inauthentic behavior. Police find farmers unaccounted for since fires. A 70-year-old man from Lower Totemp, west of Eden on the south coast, has been found alive after concerns about his welfare were raised after last weekend's bushfires. The man stayed to defend his property and cattle from the fire but was still unaccounted for by Tuesday morning. Officers at the Bega Emergency Operations Center commenced inquiries and a Westpac Lifesaver rescue helicopter was requested to assist police access the remote property. Following a search of the property, the man was located safe and well at about 4:30 p.m.